we are live. Hello, guys. It's your girl, Sophie, aka Sophia, and we're back with a new video. I was initially planning to do like a Premier League recap for today, but we was like, you know what? I was hearing about news of a potential new signing coming, and then straight out from the blue, Antony signed to Manchester United. Done deal. A record fee of 100 million euros. I think when it comes to pounds, it's about 87 pounds. It's a lot of money nonetheless. And we're going to be talking about that. What do I feel about the signing and other signings in general and whatnot? So, yeah, if that sounds interesting, then please do subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, also join my fantasy league. We already have some early birds here in the comments. You guys are amazing. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We have over 600 subscribers so far, but we're getting it. We're getting there. Definitely share the channel, share the videos to people out there that might be interested in some football content and whatnot. So it's gonna be a fun stream. The Premier League, don't you worry. The Premier League recap will be coming, tomorrow instead, already planned. So yeah, let me say hello to the good old people here. Brush with the popcorn emoji. Big up to you, Brush. It is Football Waffle says big up, Sophia. I hope Anthony doesn't feel the pressure of that price tag. Eddie, big up to you. And yeah, that's that price tag is price tagging. Let's just say that. Whoo, child. That that's what can I say? That's definitely a lot of money for sure. So he'll definitely. Hopefully, you won't be feeling the pressure. I agree with you. I don't want him to feel the pressure in any way, shape, or form. But it might. But I just feel like for me, it's not necessarily just about the fee. I feel like I'm looking at the bigger picture. I hope that we can still also sign some new players. For instance, definitely a striker, but also a right back would be great. Anthony says Malasia, Martinez, Casemiro, and now Anthony. We might even get Hakimi. If we get Hakimi, mic drop. But don't get it twisted. It's still hashtag Glazers out. It still is, by all means. Just because they're like, oh, here's the shiny new toy, here's a new signing, woo woo woo. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like, yes, Glazers, yes, stay, mighty owner, stay. Hell no. Muzzy Talk says, big up, Sophia. Big up to you too, Muzzy Talks. I'm going to be at his channel tomorrow for a Premier League type of talk video. So definitely go subscribe to Muzzy Talks and catch a girl on the channel. It's going to be basically, if I remember correctly, 7:30 p.m. UK time. So yes, join. Wada says, hey, Sophia, I'm liking this. I think Antony will be key going forward. I mean, we have been screaming for a right winger, like a proper right winger, just to balance it out. We have so many left wingers, especially left footed wingers. I'm thinking this can definitely be good. And it is, a guy that's worked with Ten Hag for 2 years. So Ten Hag knows him very well. You see how Lisandro Martinez is blossoming. Yes, it's very early on in the season. Yes, maybe he got nutmegged in the Brighton game. No, early on in the Brentford game in the first half. But I see it. I see it. And maybe the Anthony signing can be good. I really hope that he can start. He probably won't be ready for the Leicester game on Thursday, but we will be playing against Arsenal next Sunday, so a week from now. Hopefully, he'll be ready then. Lord Vegas says hi, good evening from West Africa, Ghana. Hello to my Ghana people. Hello, Lord Vegas. Always much respect to you, mate. Anthony also says hi, Soph. Hi, Anthony. I hope you're doing well. Fuad says congratulations, Sophia. Here we go, Anthony. 100 million. Eric Ten Hag has got his man. Yes, he got his man, but for a lot of money. But he did get his man. Will GT says, hey, hey. Will GT also says, sorry for this, but I think he will turn into a flop like 80% of the squad. You are definitely entitled to have that opinion. I mean, it's fair. I feel like it's too. I mean, obviously, I can't say it's too early to say. I mean, we haven't watched the guy, so of course, yeah, we have to give him time. Um, I mean, obviously, for 100 million, the thing is that he's not worth the 100 million. We all know that. The only reason why we got him for 100 million is because Ajax didn't want to lose him. Ajax has already done their transfer business. They're done. You know. I just feel like Man United, the way we've been going about this, because we heard about the price tag going up like a month ago and whatnot, or 2 months ago. Why didn't we just pay the price then? Because at this point, we kind of, I mean, you kind of are damned if you do, damned if you don't. I get it, but we should have just bought him then, and then we could have had him at the beginning of the season instead of now. Okay, less than a week before the transfer window, the season has already started. We will be getting into like game week 5. Like, what are we doing here? I'm not opposed or you know angry about the signing. I'm ecstatic. I'm not going to sit here and also, by the way, lie to you guys and be like, yes, I know so much about Anthony. Oh, he's this and that. Like, no, I don't really watch Eredivisie. I don't. I've heard a lot about him. I watch a lot of different Man United fan channels and just transfer shows in general. So a lot of people are definitely bigging him up. And this is Eric Ten Hag's one of Eric Ten Hag's men, trusted men. So if he wants him, he wants him. So we did pay up. It's a lot of money, but don't get twisted. He's not worth that 100 million for sure. By the way, this is, to those of you just tuning in, it is confirmed. Antony from Ajax, the Brazilian winger. Here we go by Fabrizio Romano, basically like less than an hour ago. It's confirmed. Ajax gave in. And I do also feel like the way Anthony has been moving with, you know, pushing for a move, not turning up for training, um, not being available to play and whatnot. That's definitely not professional in any way. So hopefully, don't put that. By the way, sorry for my language, but don't pull that shit um, at Man United. Just, we already have like some toxic energy already, so we don't need more. Please just leave that some other way, some other place, and let's move forward. Okay. Will G10 also says United needs to stop spending 100 million on 90-year-old kids. He's not 19-year old. He's actually 22, I'm pretty sure. But to each your own. I mean, potato potato, tomato tomato. Will G10 also says Maguire, Sancho, Elanga, Van de Beek, way too much of waiting money on many flops based on English media. I mean, first and foremost, we can't classify Sancho as a flop. Elanga is technically a part of our academy. Van de Beek, we definitely need to do a proper video about Van de Beek. I don't know what's going on, but we have to talk about him. You're raising good point there, Will G. You are. He also, or they also says, plot twist. Eric Ten Hag is Keo Man Long lost brother trying to turn Man United into Netherlands. Maybe. I mean, Wolves are Portugal, and Brentford is Danish. What else do we have? I almost feel like Arsenal is turning slowly into Brazil. Am I not? Am I wrong about that? I don't know. But isn't a bad thing to necessarily have like a Netherlands team? Like, he has to get what he knows. And basically, in other transfer windows, we definitely do need to search outside of the Eredivisie. I do agree with that. Fuad says, I like what Eric Ten Hag is building at Manchester United and bringing hungry youth players. I'm actually, I second that. I agree with you, Fuad. I feel like it might be dividing people a little bit, being like, okay, they're basically spending that much money on a guy from Eredivisie that, you know, we don't know. He might be a flop. But the thing is, we don't know. But for me, it's not, like I said, it's not necessarily just a fee. It's a lot of money, but it's not what it's worth. The only reason why we're paying that is because Ajax didn't want to sell. It's the same thing as, Grealish is not worth 100 million. Aston Villa was like, yo, this is our guy. If you guys want him, you need to pay this amount. That's, and also English tax, by the way. But a lot of teams, if they don't need to sell, they do definitely overprice because it's like, okay, if you do want him, this is the fee, you know? And they probably put that fee up there and they think, you know what, it's an astronomical fee. Most likely, you know, a team that's interested, they probably won't be buying him. They won't be that silly. Man United is like, hold my beer. We will pay 100 million, even though a month ago it was too much, and we decided to walk away or think about walking away. But now we paid. Yay! That's the story of Man United. But we did, and what are we gonna do? I just hope that the money here that we have spent. By the way, it's also pretty sure it's 100 million. Okay, not pounds, but euros. Okay, so it sounds obviously a lot more than it might be, but it's still a lot. 87 euros or what, or pounds and whatnot. That's still a lot of money. But we also need to think about add-ons. Included. Ghost says, "Good evening, Sophia. Good evening to you as well." Will G says, "To be honest, Ajax players fit more in Barca rather than Premier League." I disagree. I disagree with that. I feel like Ajax definitely do create a lot of good players, but I mean, I can see that maybe the last couple of years, some Ajax players that have kind of gotten into the Premier League definitely do struggle, but a lot of players that comes from different leagues do struggle because the Premier League. I love the Premier League, the best league in the world, in my opinion. It is a league that has high intensity, high tempo. It's you know, it's for the big boys. Okay? So people are going to struggle, but you have to give people some grace. You have to be open to let people learn and get into it. And at least when it comes to, like, for instance, Lisandro Martinez and Antony, they have a manager that they basically know the style of. They know the system. So if anything, that will probably make their experience at uh, Man United in Premier League hopefully a little bit better, in my opinion. I don't know. I hope so. A lot of chats coming here in comments. Okay, Anthony also says I should have made the Glazers cough up another 20 mil at least because they don't do anything for the club basically. Oh, like I said, it's still Glazer out, so I agree. Will G says, if they gave you the decision to get Anthony or De Jong, who is your pick? I would get De Jong. If I could pick, but it also, the thing is, if De Jong wanted to come, if De Jong was keen, just like Anthony, I would be like, let's get De Jong because we definitely, for sure, need that midfielder. That would have been an amazing. Not that Anthony isn't a good signing, I'm just saying that would be probably to me a more important signing rather than Anthony. If I could choose, this is just me, since you asked me. And if you guys disagree with me, do let me know. Moses says, "Hi Sophie, is it true Anthony is a United player now?" Yes, it's confirmed. Let me read the tweet from our guy Fabrizio. Okay. He loves the club. This is not me trying to disrespect his accent. I love it, by the way. I love it. Yes. Do subscribe, by the way, guys. If you are indeed new here, we are slowly getting up to what can I say? What can I say? Road to 20. I was about to say 20K. No, one day, 1,000 subscribers. I mean, okay. Where did I not save this tweet? Of course I did. But it's fine because I follow him on Twitter. Where are you, Fabrizio? Where are you? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, there we go. So basically, this was tweeted an hour ago. Anthony to Manchester United. Here we go. Agreement in principle with Ajax. 100 million euros fee. Contract until June 2027 with option until 2028 to be signed tomorrow. Contract being prepared. It's Eredivisie historical record fee. Anthony will be in Manchester next week. When I say next week, I'm basically like, as of tomorrow, that will be this week. So yeah, He's a Man United player. He is. Will G says, I think De Jong would have been much better pick. I mean, imagine Casemiro, De Jong, and Bruno. I mean, that makes my mouth water up. That's why I gotta drink my orange juice. Will G, that would have, oof, that would have been a sexy midfield. When I say a sexy midfield, I'm talking about in terms of abilities, technicality. Oof, mm. Damn. Wait, we lost. No, okay. Fuad says, in my opinion, Grealish worth 70 million, but the club paid 100 million just to win the Premier League medal. Maybe, but the thing is, are you thinking about City? Because City would have won the Premier League regardless of buying Grealish or not. I don't really feel like Grealish doesn't really play that much. At least last season, he was a lot of times in the bench or on the bench, I should say. So I feel like they would have, Man City would have probably most likely won the league without him. Um, so yeah, I felt like that was a sign that that they definitely didn't necessarily need. I don't know what he kind of, and this is not me hating on Jack Grealish. I think he's a good player, but I don't know what he adds to that Man City team. You know, but we can talk more about that in the Premier League recap for tomorrow. Okay, we're going to talk about the Man City game. United, of course, Liverpool 9-0. Oh my God, Lord. We'll talk about all that tomorrow. Wilgie says De Ligt and Van de Beek failed because they didn't choose Barca. Really? Yeah, I mean, Barca was in for them. Van de Beek had options. He could have gone to Real Madrid and whatnot. He came to us. I feel so bad for him. I really do. It needs to be addressed. The way he has been treated in Man United, it needs to be addressed. But if Van de Beek can't really get minutes under his former manager, then is the manager's the problem or is Van de Beek the problem? Hmm? MJ says Rude was amazing, came in the league and just destroyed it. I'm telling you, let's not dispute. You know what, MJ? High five. Bah. A dab. Bah. This not be like punching you in the face, by the way. It's like we're dabbing. Yes. Fam, I completely agree with this comment. Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite Man United players. Let's not dispute and let's not discredit other leagues and think that, oh, they can't do it. Just because some people failed doesn't necessarily mean that others will as well. Because some has also succeeded. So thank you for reminding us that we have seen success from the Eredivisie before, from Dutch players before. Thank you. Robin Van Persie, hello. Hello. Won us our very last league. Can we win the league again? It won't happen this season, but eventually it will. I hope in my lifetime. I don't want to be old and gray when it happens. Come on now. No offense, but like, come on now. Fred says, I believe Jack Grealish will become stronger this season if he stays healthy. Basically, if he stays fit. Maybe. Yeah. I do believe that there's definitely potential in Jack Grealish, but I don't know. I don't know. Will G says, well, it's because Ajax Academy is almost like Barca, La Masia. Maybe that could also be the case. I just feel like, but like Ajax is so good at producing football players. They know what the type of club they are. They know that. I think I've heard basically isn't Antony like their eighth first team player that they've actually sold. Like Ajax produce players so that they can, you know, not necessarily and intend to be sold for at or to other clubs, but they kind of know the deal. But that doesn't necessarily mean that every club needs to rate their whole team. Like, oh, we were looking at Timber. Would we be going back for Timber? I don't know. I don't know. That will almost be like a slap in the face. It's like, come on, y'all. Y'all are doing too much now. Like, Ten Hag, we love you, but you can't get all of our players. Like, swivel. What am I gonna say? Swivel on it. Yep. MJ says, hopefully he will be a good signing for you guys. God, MJ, I hope so. I hope so. Wilgie says they didn't want to give the young good salary as he is getting at Barca while they gave the same to the likes of Maguire and Sancho. But are you talking about Man United? Because with the De Jong situation, the thing is he didn't want to leave though. So we can. It's not just about salary. The guy does not want to leave Barcelona. Forget about wanting to come to Man United. He doesn't want to leave Barcelona. He's happy. That's his favorite club. He is content. The guy is just like, no, I don't have to leave. I signed the contract. I'm staying. Like you can't force me to leave. I'm staying. You know. So I get it from the young. I just feel like it was ridiculous for us to even think that it was a chance. Why are we chasing after players that doesn't want to come here? Antony, I feel like okay, he wanted to come. He was very clear. He had a freaking a day ago or 2 days ago, like a interview with Fabrizio Romano, being very clear about his goals and aspirations, being very apparent about wanting to leave Ajax, just mainly wanted to go to Man United. He wanted to get that big move, and he just didn't want anybody to be in his way. I just feel like maybe how he went about it is not necessarily the best way. I don't like when players do that, like how Antoine Griezmann, left Atletico Madrid to join Barca a few years back, and then now suddenly he's back. I didn't like that, not coming to training, handing a transfer request. It's just it's toxic. It's not good. Of course you need to think about your future and whatnot, and but it is a team sport, and you are on the contract, so you have to kind of value that contract in many ways. That's kind of what I think, at least. Fuad says, Sophia, if you had the opportunity, would you swap the hair for Ederson? Oh my god. I mean, I love De Gea, but I mean, Ederson will probably fit Ten Hag's system a lot more, I guess. So in that case, yeah, but it just feels so like, oh, because I want De Gea to succeed. Oh, but Will G's basically say Ederson is worse than De Gea. Laugh my fucking ass off. He's Man City weak link and the reason for UCL bottling. I disagree there. But the thing is, I like the Gea's shot stopping, so I feel like I rather have that. Like if but you're asking me though, if you had the opportunity, would you swap the hair for Ederson? No, you know what? No. Sorry, my eyes itching. No, no. I love the hair, but eventually we probably need to part ways. Moses says, "Oh my, 100 million is too much. What if he doesn't make it in the EPL? EPL is for big boys and tough ones. So what happens? Will Sancho be benched or Rashford? Sad face. Concerned emoji. Don't tell me this is going to happen. The thing is, I am not going to be like sad if players are being benched. If you're being benched, then what did you do to be benched? Have you done enough to be picked? Because I'm thinking, if you big yourself up and you're performing well, then you're going to be picked. You're going to be picked. What are you worried about? That's kind of what I'm thinking about a lot of players. So I think Anthony will basically be playing on the right. So I almost feel like I think definitely Elanga will probably be sitting on the bench a lot more. Sancho, I feel like maybe will be he might be rotating between Sancho and Anthony, but at the same time, I'd rather see Sancho on the left and then Anthony on the right. I want Anthony to start. I mean, if we're paying that much money, brother better start. He better be starting a lot of games. Excuse me? You ain't sitting on the bench for 100 million. You ain't doing that. I tell you that much. Will G says, from what I saw, Anthony isn't worth 100 million. But he's still better than Sancho and Rashford current form combined. Probably. If we're talking about current form, then yeah. But people, we all can agree on what we definitely can agree on. The guy is not worth 100 million. No, no. He's definitely not. Just because we bought him for a 100 million doesn't necessarily mean that he's valued for 100 million. That doesn't even mean that Ajax value him for 100 million. Ajax just priced that money because they don't want to sell him. It's that simple. They did not want to sell him. Okay? They wanted him to stay. The coach had been pretty clear about that. He didn't want, if he could have his way, Anthony would have probably stayed. You know, he's definitely been salty in the media and being like, yo, money won and whatnot. So yeah, he's not worth that money, but Ajax didn't want him to go. So here's the money. If you want him, if you really want him, pay up. Ka-ching, pay up. Moses says Ajax Academy is like Barcelona Academy. Yeah, you know what? That could be the case. Will G says De Jong didn't want to leave because they didn't give him his 20 million, and also because United didn't want to give him good deal like he did with Barca before. I mean I agree with the first part, but with the second part, fam, he didn't want to go. Yes, a part of it has to do with the money, but also it's not just with the wages and whatnot because Barca didn't want to give money and all of that. Barca wanted to sell him, but he's like, but I want to stay though, regardless of it. He wanted to stay. He did not want to leave. Okay, Chelsea was interested. United was interested. United even had a deal agreed with Barcelona, and he still didn't leave. Brother did not want to leave. It's that simple. He did not want to leave. Will G says Bartomeu is the worst club president in history. He destroyed Barca. I agree with you there. Screw that guy. Uh, Will G also says Barca will give Roberto $30 million when he leaves. Laughing my fucking ass off. Barca had the worst management ever. I don't understand them. I also feel like, yes, they've gotten a lot of players in. They've registered finally Jules Kunde as well. Of course, the other players were already registered, but Jules Kunde wasn't. So I feel like the way that they are moving, also with the new board and whatnot, I think it's gonna bite them in the ass. I'm telling you, they can't keep going on like this. Definitely not. They can't. It only goes so far for a moment of time, but one day it will be like, oh my god, we're actually screwed. We're actually bankrupt. That might be the case at some point. It might be the case. Fred says Ederson has 4 Premier League medals. Yes, he's ain't nobody. I'm definitely not disputing Ederson. Ederson is a wonderful goalkeeper. But I the shot stopping though, I just prefer the hair shot stopping a lot more. And I feel like for me, the most important attribute obviously should be, can the goalkeeper actually save the shots? The hair can. The hair is not necessarily the best with penalties, and we did see Dean Henderson. Oh my god, I'm kind of annoyed at him after that interview. But you know what? If he does well, we can end up selling him. He's on loan at Nottingham Forest. He's actually saved Harry Kane's penalty, but the other goals that he did concede because they played against Tottenham and Tottenham did win 2-0. He was he just stood there, definitely out of position. So he's not the best at that, and I don't feel like Dean Henderson is good enough. Yes, you could say um, better at his feet than De Gea and whatnot, and I will say definitely better at saving penalties. But I just feel like overall De Gea is better in my opinion. But we still definitely do need to look at other goalkeepers, and we will be talking about that because we will potentially have a loan goalkeeper from Newcastle, Dubravka. I haven't heard a lot about him, but we're going to talk more about it. I just want to read through your comments real quickly, and then we'll talk more because we'll definitely stay here for a little bit while, a little longer. Moses says, Will G, basically a reply to Will G. Then let's not overhype Antony. Then he comes to United and dies up because Premier League ain't easy for real. And the one asking about De Gea, let's be honest, if not De Gea on goal last season, we will have been out. And I agree with you. De Gea was one of our, um, alongside Ronaldo, in my opinion, our most important players, our best players last season. Without De Gea's uh, shot stopping goals and whatnot, and um, Ronaldo's 24 goal and assist uh, attributes and whatnot, we would have not been in Europa. We would have probably been a lot lower on the table. Yeah, Will G says most basically to Moses, the entire Man United attacking except Ronaldo is garbage. I would take overrated Antony over them any time of the day. Fair, fair. Anthony says Anthony basically talking about another fellow Anthony, another, you know, Anthony. I think Anthony, right winger, will play with Sancho, left winger, while Rashford becomes our number nine. I felt like Rashford, younger Rashford as a number nine, looked good, but older Rashford right now, the last 18 months, Rashford is better on the left, in my opinion. We still haven't. I need Rashford to pull up trees. We need to see the old Rashford. Where are you, bro? Where are you? Where are you? Wake up! Wake up! Will G says Man United should sell Rashford, Martial to get some other good players. I mean, the fact that Martial is still injured again, yeah, it's peak for Martial. It's peak. Rashford as well. I'm getting Rashford this season. If it doesn't work, brother, there's a door because I physically cannot do this anymore. There's no more sentiment. Sorry. Pay up. Fuad says the transfer almost happened 2021, CR7 to Man City. He could win us many trophies and KDB will assist him all day, all night. I mean, if that would have happened, yeah, that would have been a long day. That would have been a long day. I had so much anxiety that day when you were hearing reports and then suddenly waking up the next day and being like, "Oh my God, Man United is going for Ronaldo again. Oh my God, Ronaldo just signed." Oh, like that was one of the worst 24 hours in my life, especially as a football fan. Oh my God, it still irks me think about it. So, Fuad, as a Man City fan, no, thank you, no. Will G says Barca now is pretty good. Laporta saved them. To be fair, they may win the UCL this year, and I think they will beat Bayern this time. I definitely feel like, I mean, they do look good. Don't get it twisted. But I haven't seen any Barca games yet, so I don't know. But I will be definitely taking a look at them. You know, we're going to be doing Champions League watch alongs here on the Sophia's Football. But I cannot speak on Sophia's Football Talk. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed, then please, fam, do subscribe. Click on the bell button as well. And give this video a big thumbs up, of course. Join my Fantasy Premier League. We are doing weekly fantasy recaps. Tomorrow I will be back with Premier League recap as well. Technically it was going to be today, but you know, this news broke out, so I was like, nah, we're going to be talking about this, and then tomorrow we'll be talking about the other big six teams and how they did in game week 4 and what we're predicting in game week 5. So yeah, if you want to be a part of it, part of the family, you have to subscribe. Share this video, the channel with all your friends, family, and whatnot. And we're going to still continue because I got some more comments to read. Will G says, by the way, back to you. I feel like Bayern might actually, even though I did say in my Champions League, you know, reacting to the group stage draw, I did say that I think Real Madrid could win the league. But right now, after kind of thinking a little bit further, the way that Bayern is moving, it might be Bayern's year, Bayern season. Bayern Munich might win. You know, I reckon, but I could be wrong. Will G also says KDB is the most. Oh wow, wow! I haven't even read the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, ooh, KDB is the most overrated player of all time. The dude turned into a ghost against Real Madrid and Chelsea in 2021. Even Conte, Kimmich, and Thiago are much better than him. Damn. Fuad, you gonna answer? You gonna reply to this? You gonna have your man be disrespected? I I have not really been like on the Kevin De Bruyne hype trend, but seriously, Kevin De Bruyne or Kevin De Bruyne is a wonderful player though. He really is a good player. I'm not. I ain't gonna hate. I hate Man City. I hate Liverpool. I hate Arsenal and whatnot. I ain't got that much problem with some of the other Premier League teams. They alright, but you know, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. So I'm just saying, Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion, is definitely not overrated. He is rated enough. He's highly rated, well deserved, wonderful player. Definitely a wonderful player. But I do get that, you know, when it comes to some of the bigger games, you know, in the Champions League, not just him though, a lot of players do disappear. You know, it's basically Man City not having that Champions League pedigree. They don't have that Champions League history. It's the reason why Liverpool, have won a lot of Champions League and whatnot. Real Madrid, of course, won the most. They had that Champions League heritage, which Man City and, of course, PSG does not have. Will G also says people are comparing the Burnley Slayer with the likes of Modric, Savi, and Iniesta. Brother, oh, now you're violating. You're violating a little bit now. Burnley, Burnley Slayer. De Bruyne is. Ooh, yeah. Does people agree with this? Is Kevin De Bruyne? We need to have a talk about this tomorrow. We can talk about a little bit about this right now as well. Is Kevin De Bruyne overrated? Let me know. Let me know. Bobby K says, "Big up Sevilla. Big up to you too, Bobby K. Give him a congratulations because it's his birthday. Give him, yeah, some birthday message and whatnot. Happy birthday. I hope you've had a lovely day, mate. Thank you for joining the stream." Wilgie says, "Even Man City is better team without Kevin De Bruyne." Ooh, he's saying even Man City is a better team without Kevin De Bruyne. Ooh, somebody, Fuad, you gotta have your man being disrespected like this, Fuad. You better say something. Will G says good, but not the world best midfielder. Oh, he's not the best with midfielder. No, 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 no. I agree with you. Not the best midfielder overall, but he's wonderful. He is wonderful. One of the best. But in my opinion, not the best. Who do I think is the best though? I think Modric is amazing, yo. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But Kevin De Bruyne is definitely one of the best. Yes. He says good and made him look. Ooh, old best midfielder, old Modric made him look like a kid in their match. Ha! And the Kevin De Bruyne slander continues. This is basically Man United transfer show, but we are having Man City Kevin De Bruyne slander. I did not start this, people. I'm sorry if there's other Man City fans here. I did not start this. I didn't. I didn't. I did not. Fuez answers to Will G. KDB is better than your midfielders Bruno, Fernandez, and McFred. Okay, okay, okay. You know, I mean, I agree, but let's just, we know we suck. We know we suck, but like, I'm a Man United supporter. Like we don't, I don't need a slander right here as well because we know we're in the mud. So don't bring me into this. You guys can have that discussion, but don't you don't need to kind of bring my team. We'll move on. Wilkie says, "Give me one match when De Bruyne showed up in big matches in his career." Oh my God, what is happening? He only scores and assists against weak PL teams. But is that a bad thing, though? Has that made him won the league? They have won so many league titles. What are we talking about here? Will, fam, I cannot sit here and back you on this. I'm sorry, fam. I can't. Will Gio says they gave him Premier League best player last year when he was injured all season, laughing my fucking ass off. I do agree with it. It was one season where he was injured. It might have been last year actually, where he was injured for a long time and he still got. But I don't know if it was. I think it was the fellow. When the when all of the players can actually vote for each other. That was that basically that trophy or the prize. So I completely agree. He should have, at least when it was that award, he should not have gotten it. I do agree. Wilgie says Kimmich is the best midfielder in the world by miles. Could be. He is wonderful though. Wilgie says I like to roast KDB fanboys who call him the best midfielder in this generation. Ooh, LOL. Ha. Ooh. Schlatt says City will be invisible this season. Clip this. Oh, we're gonna clip this. Let me take a picture here. We are gonna clip this. Schlats, I have it. It's right here. You said clip this. I am clipping this. I mean, I do think Man City will win though, but invincible. Come on now. I don't see that. By the way, guys, do of course subscribe if you are indeed new here. Okay, we are growing. We are growing the channel. Let's have a drinking break before we read the last comment here by Fuad, and more comes, of course. but we need to move the conversation because I did not plan to have a Kevin De Bruyne type of conversation here. That was not necessarily my plan. We can talk more about that tomorrow, guys. Let's move away from the Kevin De Bruyne conversation because seriously, I will be having a Premier League recap for match week 4. The games that has been this weekend. So and also predict the other games for game week 5 and game week 6. So let's have the Kevin De Bruyne conversation tomorrow, or maybe we can have a discussion on who's the best Premier League, who's the current best Premier League player or best Premier League midfielder or something. Maybe we'll have a debate show about that, and I can bring some of you guys on and we can talk about it on camera. Okay? Let me know if that sounds interesting. Flood says KDB scored against two meetings, Liverpool and Champions League semi-final. Real Madrid 4-3 win at Etihad Stadium. You better tell him, Fuad. You better tell him. Shazzy saying thanks. Smiling emoji, laughing emoji. And then Will G says, okay, let's move from KDB, LOL. It's nothing wrong with having that conversation. I just feel like let's have a little bit more Man United focus, okay? Okay? But it's an interesting conversation that needs to be had. Definitely. Okay, so I by the way, overall, before we kind of end the Antony conversation here, what are your honest opinion? And not just Man United supporters, also, Fuad, Man City, you have already said it, but other to those you just tuned in, Antony has been signed to Man United. It's done deal. The deal is it's finito. Finito. Yes, it's been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Yes, he does not love the club, meaning Ajax, I should say. So, what do you think? What do you guys think about the signing? Will G says, read what I said before that, please. Oh, okay, let me see. Sometimes StreamYard doesn't always show the comments, so I have to kind of check it on YouTube. But thank you for letting me know. Let me see here. Maybe I missed, if I had missed some of your comments, do let me know. Oh, okay. Here we go. It says, Fuhad, where was the Burnley when Liverpool smacked his ass out of UCL 5.0 in 2018? Ah, ooh, damn. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then Fuad replies with Will G loser. Okay, let's keep it civil here. Let's keep it civil here. But hey, we'll have that conversation more tomorrow, okay? Let's move away from Man City, Kevin De Bruyne slander. Well, we can have it tomorrow. When I'm gonna have different segments talking about, you know, every match from every Big Six match from the weekend, the Premier League weekend. So when we'll talk about the Man City versus Crystal Palace 4-2, then we can talk about Kevin De Bruyne. The guy was my captain at FPL. He didn't give me any points, much points. I should have picked hold on my fellow Norwegian citizen. Why didn't I do that? Okay, keep focused. We'll talk about that more tomorrow and also in a more dedicated FPL video. Schlott says Ajax robbed you. Oh, Ajax definitely robbed us. But is it necessarily that Ajax robbed us or did we rob ourselves? Because we could have paid this fee a long time ago. But we didn't because we thought it was too expensive. Here we are paying it. Why do we keep doing this? Because our board is incompetent imbeciles who are appointing, who are giving these incompetent imbeciles the jobs. It's the Glazers. It's the owners. That's why we are still Glazers out. Don't get it twisted. You can give us all the signings we want. Yes, the creme de la creme and whatnot, but we are still Glazers out. Definitely are. Will G says the bright side is that Man United is the best team in the world in FIFA games with their pacing. Will G, stop it. Will, I'm trying to give you. Will G, stop. This is gonna be clipped, fam. Don't do it. Don't do this to yourself. I used to be you back in the day, Will, but I've grown. This ain't FIFA, Will. This is real life. Will, this is real. Come on, fam. Come on. But I get you though. Yes, FIFA, okay. But fam, Man United in real life right now, we're in the mud. We are maybe moving a little bit forward after the Liverpool game. But don't get it twisted. We're still in the mud, you know? Fuad says, Sophia, let's talk about the 4-2 comeback. The thing is that I don't want to talk about it in this video because I already, like I said, I will be talking about that in tomorrow's video. I'm promising you, it's already planned. Okay, we're going to be having a full-on Premier League recap tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but it will be tomorrow. So let's talk about we have to talk about it tomorrow. Holland, my fellow Norwegian citizen. Okay, I'm Norwegian as well. I live in Norway. Yes, we are happy for Holland. I hate City, but I'm happy for Holland getting his first hat trick. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We will. Schlot says you didn't because you have a different plan. It happens. Wait, wait, wait. What? Oh, are you talking about the? Oh, you're referring to the fact that Antony. Oh, the Antony deal. Yeah, true, true. The fact that we paid for Antony now we didn't, but the thing is that it's just panic. It's basically we didn't have a plan. We don't really have a plan. Um, the Glazers, the board are just trying to lure us in with shiny new toy. That's what they're doing. Will G says Maguire should stay at the bench for life. Man United is winning since he's not playing. I Will G, you better speak the truth now. Dab on it. Bah. High five. Blah. You're speaking the truth. Maguire, he should still sit on the bench, eat grass as well. Sit on the bench, eat bench. Thank you. You should just do that because, fam, we have a partnership in Lisandro Martinez, in Rafael Varane. If Varane can, I'm putting whatever you, whatever you believe in. Let's all pray together. Come on, you and me here, here. Let's hold hands. Let's pray. We hope that Rafael Varane, I don't know if he has a middle name, but Rafael Varane will stay fit. We hope that he and Lisandro Martinez will continue this great partnership. Amen. And as well with Terrell Malasia, Diogo Dallo. We hope as well that we can get another right back. Okay? We hope that we can get a striker. We hopefully can get maybe even another midfielder. We hope. Thank you. Thank you. Crown Knight says we should have moved on him a month ago. Typical Man United of late. Wait till the last minute to go for a player slash position we need and end up paying double due to procrastination. Oh my god. If the board is good at something, it's procrastination, which I'm also good at myself. I'm guilty. Procrastination queen as well. Guilty, in charge. But the board probably shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. Fuad says Man United is the best team in the world and struggling against Southampton. Shout out to Bruno Fernandes. Fuad, come on. We had a moment here. We get it. We get it. Fuad, we get. I know that my internet is doing a madness. It will come back. Guys, stay for a second. It is doing a little bit of a madness, but hopefully it will get better very soon. But Fuad, though, we get it. Man City is in the mud. We get it. Shalat says, I personally have a bad feeling about Antony. Wait, elaborate. Why? I hope nobody put that juju on him. Please no. Will G is saying, Fuad, what's your favorite team? Basically, Fuad's favorite team is Man City. By the way, I'll answer that. I can't answer that for you, Fuad, but you can say it if you want to. Will G also says Bruno Penaltes turned out to be one season wonder. To be honest, Ronaldo is not used at his full potential because of him. But why are we always like putting, Bruno is not good when Ronaldo is there, or Ronaldo is not good when Bruno is there? If just Bruno for the last 12 months has not been good. He definitely hasn't. He hasn't been at his full potential that we know of. We know we can get better. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, you can say maybe is in the decline. Brother is 37. He's not getting any younger. He will be 38 February 5th next year. I'll be 28 5 days later. Yes, February kids, Aquarius, whatnot. So I get it. Ronaldo, Roro, I get it. You're not the same. You're not the same guy that I used to watch when I was 9 years old, falling in love with Man United back in 04, 2004. I know, I get it. Ronaldo, you're still one of my favorite players. Probably my favorite player of all time. Yes, you are. You are. You're not the same, but hopefully your memory will still be intact. Amen. Schlott says it's definitely panic, and the Glazers wanted to calm the protest down, and it looks like it worked for the Glazers. The protest is almost dead, in my opinion. We need to still have that momentum, and it almost feels like that kind of, you have a point there, Schlott. It sucks. It definitely sucks to see how it kind of has, you know, been silent in a way. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. Fuad says, thank God we didn't sign Harry Maguire in 2019 when Vincent Company left the club. The fact that you guys were in for him, you guys, I think he was priced also very high, and you were like, nah, we ain't paying that. Also, when it came to, what I heard about Marco Correa, you guys were like, nah, we ain't, right and sorry, we ain't paying that. And then Chelsea came in and paid that money, which I mean, Marco Correa kind of has been very good for Chelsea, so that's another story. But I, I definitely believe you guys. It was probably a good thing that you didn't buy a man. I mean, uh, Harry Maguire back in 2019. But I wish that you guys did so, because here we are with garbage. No offense. Schlott says Rafael. Is it Rafael Xavier? Not Xavier. Javier Varane. Ooh, that's a lovely. That's a powerful name. Raphael, Raphael Javier Varane or Xavier Varane. I don't know, to reach your own, but it sounds good to me. Will G says, Fuad Farah, thank God and pray to keep bottling the Champions League every year. Dang, what is happening here? Bum, 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 bum. You know what I need? I need to get like a soundboard or some sounds or whatnot. You know what? For next stream for tomorrow, we have to get some sounds in. Because Will G, fam, you're entertaining. Will G also says Man City is a weak club, even oil money can't help them. Will G, what are we talking about here? They won the league. Where have you been? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you as a fellow Man United supporter. I'm trying to help you. You're not winning this argument with other Man City support. You're not winning it. We cannot be speaking and talking about Man City being a weak club. I'm not calling Man City a weak club because they're not. Hello, the decade has been theirs. The last 10 years, you could say the last 9 years, 10 years, 10 years has been, it's been them. Okay, the last decade has been the Man City decade. Nobody's speaking to them. Nobody can talk to them. We can't talk to them. One day we can talk again, but right now we can't. Will G, come on. I'm trying to help you out, fam. I'm trying to help you. Fuad says Blue Moon. Okay. Uh, Malaya says, "What am I watching?" LOL. Just came in. I thought you were doing voodoo on Ronaldo's shirt. Oh, oh my god. No, 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 no. That's that's hilarious. No, I did not try to do voodoo. I tried to be like, yo, I'm trying to give him some strength. That was not voodoo. I'm not putting any juju on this. No, on Ronaldo. That's hilarious. Fam thought I was trying to do voodoo on Ronaldo's shirt. No, no, no. I'm not doing that. We're talking basically. This stream has been hilarious. Oh my god, we're almost 1 hour in. It's been such a fun stream. We're not done yet. I'll still be here for a little longer, a little bit, some more moments or whatnot. But what we're talking about, Malaya, is basically, Antony finally Signed, done deal for Man United. And then we kind of moved the conversation. We talked about overall what we think and just signings overall, what we have. And then suddenly we started to have like a Man City Kevin De Bruyne slander. I did not start that. We will have more of that conversation tomorrow. So if you guys are new here, do subscribe because we have fun conversations here. So and also give the video a, big thumbs up. We so far have 23 likes. Can we get the likes up to 30? I think we can. I think we can. But show me people if we do. Okay, let me know and do join the conversation as well, of course. Schlotz says Maguire is a good player. He just needs some love. Slats, I can't really agree with you. I mean, you can say he's an okay. I can't say he's a good player. I can say he's an okay player. That just doesn't fit this system. He does not fit a Ten Hag system, a system that plays with a high line, a pressing type of football. He fits more a system that has more of a defensive mindset, a system that shields him a lot more, shields him a lot better, a system where he can be guarded, a system where he plays with the back five, a system where he has three at the back, a system where he has fellow players that will keep him safe, keep him calm. But this system, he's trying to be the main man. But how is he going to be the main man when he isn't the main man? Quote of the day. Siri trying to talk to me, and I'm not Siri. I'm not here for you. Sorry. Will G says Man City can never reach Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool statue in level. To be honest, even with money and fraudiola, they can't win one Champions League. Wow. When did this Man City slam? What are we doing here? We have to do a video about this tomorrow. We have Will G, I hope you come tomorrow. Okay? Please come tomorrow, you know, for the live. We're going to be talking about, like I said, the Premier League recap because this conversation to me is so freaking hilarious. It really is. I feel I can't be saying, like, oh man, yes, Man City, it's not nowhere near a big club like, United, Liverpool, even Chelsea. Chelsea also, kind of did have ka-ching when they first, early on in the early 2000s. Don't get it twisted. Chelsea also had that the dinero given to them. Let's come on now, come on now. We ain't gonna be only just side eyeing City, but City okay, they got that oil money, but they're successful. Are we really gonna hate? They won the league. They haven't won the Champions League, and they still. I'm telling you, they ain't winning the Champions League this season either. At some point they will, but they're not winning this season. But I'm just saying, let's not dispute or disregard what Man City has been doing for the last decade, winning back to back Premier League. The Premier League, they have it on a chokehold, is there to keep as of now. For now, someday, somehow, we'll get it back. But today, it's not the day. Let me, we're getting so many. Oh, okay, there's so many comments. We need to move forward. Fuad says we were linked with Van Dijk in 2018, but we signed Ruben Diaz 2 years later. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, so basically, Fuad is a Man City supporter. So, yeah, they were linked to Van Dijk, but they signed Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz has been a good signing for them. Van Dijk has been a good signing for Liverpool, but, Van Dijk was not Van Dijking. The on the what should I say for the Man United versus Liverpool game. He was basically what a lot of people say Van Disney. He was Van Disneying for that game. So it was light skin or light skin crime. Jane Sancho versus Virgil van Dijk. Light skin or light skin crime. I'm telling you. Fuad says winning Champions League medal isn't easy, but we will keep trying every season, inshallah, one day. One day. Wilgie says winning the league is enough to be a big club. Yeah, it's not enough. But Arsenal, for instance, is a big club. They haven't won the Champions League, but they're still a big club. Maybe they've declined for a couple of years, but they're still, in my opinion, they're still a big club. So I get what you're saying. Fuad says, who dominate the league the last 10 years? Exactly my point. And I'm a Man United supporter. I would love to also agree with you completely and back you, Will G. But fam, wait. Will G says, I'm not a main Man United fan, but they're my favorite Premier League team of all time. So you support another team? Wilgie, let me know. Wilgie, come on now. You're backing Man United like this, but you actually support another team? Let me know. Enlighten me, Wilgie. Wilgie also says, Fuad, who dominated the league? Oh, yeah, basically the same in the past 10 years. Oh, ooh, ba 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 bam. Damn. Malaya says the latest rumor is United won't be signing more players after the Newcastle goalkeeper. We still need a CM, right back, and a striker. The Glazers being cheapskate again. Oh, back to this conversation, yes, we are linked with like a loan deal for Newcastle's goalkeeper Dubravka. I haven't heard that much about him, but it's supposed to be like a backup for David De Gea, a loan. It's not done yet, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted. But guys, the deadline date is going to be, on Thursday. This upcoming Thursday, September 1st, the day we're playing against I was about to say Man City, wrong, against Leicester away. So that's going to be interesting. So I don't know. Maybe you're right, Malaya. I really hope, tricky break. I really hope that we can get we can get more signings, but that might not be the case. Like you said, cheapskate again. The Glazers out. Will G says Fuad Farah, who dominated the league in the past 10 years? Monaco, Liverpool, Spurs, Lyon, Chelsea, Real Madrid. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh my gosh. Slot says Maguire is my favorite United player. I love him. Spoiler, I'm not a United fan. Schlot, you are violating. Brother, sis, fam, you are violating. Uh-uh. You're not even Man United. You talk Maguire. I can't. Wilgie says Maguire is all the 19 Premier League team favorite player except Man United. If you ain't speaking the truth, Wilgie, then I don't know who is. Malaya United says Antony will be playing at the right wing. It means Sancho moves to left wing. I see that. If that's the case, should we sell Rashford? PSG might be interested. The money can be used to sign more players. I mean, if PSG is like, yo, here's the money for Rashford, 60 M's. You want it or not? We'll take it and we'll run away with it real quick. 100%. Are you are you mad? And I wanted Rashford to just really still get back to the glory days. The young Rashford we saw when he break through to the first team under Louis van Gaal back in 2016. It's been 6 years. The last 18 months, Rashford has been garbage. I don't know what it is. He's not doing well. Just I feel bad, but seriously, if PSG is coming right now and be like, offer at the table, I'll take the money and run. I will. No sentiments here. Fuad says, Will G, when was the last time United won the league title 10 years ago? What is happening in the chat here? Will G and Fuad, you guys gotta come tomorrow for the Premier League recap once again. I'm telling y'all, we have to square up. Not physically, like fist fight. We don't need to do that, but we have to dip into this conversation again tomorrow. But it's hilarious, by the way. Oh my God, I am enlightened. I'm entertained. Malaya says Frankie deal is off. Why not go after Awad or Lamer? Oh, I've heard about Lamer. Awad, I haven't heard that much about, but enlighten me, who are both have 1 year left on their contracts? Question mark. They are going to cost 20 to 25 M's only. Fred is not good enough. Oh, definitely not. Fred, McTominay, they're not good enough. I still feel like I like Fred more than McTominay. All the McTominay for the Liverpool game, also even the Southampton game, he has done the job that he was asked of Ten Hag. So for some games, you can bring them on. They can be squad players. And eventually, once we get more and more signings in, we move them out and be like, deuces, adios. Eddie's Football Waffles as well said, Sophia. City are setting standards. Our United has to get back there. That's what I'm saying. Would love. I want to go back to just start laughing at clubs again. I want to do that. I want to look at clubs and be like, I'm not afraid of you. Remember back in the day, I was never afraid when we met Barcelona or Real Madrid in the Champions League. Never under Alex Ferguson, sir. Alex Ferguson, excuse my language, Sir Alex Ferguson at that. I was never afraid. I want to go back to those days where Man United was just like puffing our chest and be like, yes, what's up? Okay, oh, you're playing us? Bet. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's I want to go back there, but I can't be sitting here and be like, Man City is this, Man City is that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna laugh at them when they get knocked out of the Champions League for sure, but they win in the league. Win the league. Wilkie says Fuad Farah is probably an Algerian who supports City for Morris only. LOL. Wilkie, I don't agree with. Let's not do that. Let's not have that slander over here, okay? Malaya says if United sell Wan-Bissaka back to Crystal Palace, we need another right back. Oh, we do. When they send Monaco or Malucos to Lyon are great options. Van der Sande is similar to Malasia. Ooh, Malaya, fam, I love that you are enlightening me. Thank you, because there are some names here and there that I just follow so much Premier League, so I'm more like, um, I feel like I have more knowledge about the Premier League, and sometimes outside of it can be a little bit more distant in a way. So thank you for enlightening me. You know what? I definitely will be taking a look at these players, and we'll see. I definitely do. I mean, even if we sell or do not sell Wan-Bissaka, we do need a right back because Wan-Bissaka is not in Eric Ten Hag's plans whatsoever. He's not. He's just not. Fuad says Will G supports Bournemouth 9-0. Oh my God, what is happening? Will G says I'm Barca, Bayern, and Man United fan. I'm French, by the way. I hate PSG. Wow, God, Will G, you are funny, fam. You. Will G also says I used to love Milan back in the day because of Kaka, but sadly they turned into an Italian Crystal Palace. Damn, but they're slowly getting back there, aren't they? I mean, some of you guys know Inter Milan has been like it's my second team. I used to like love Inter Milan before I basically fell in love with Man United. One of the reasons because of this guy, you know. Yeah. So I've basically done a video about that. I think I have. Regardless, Inter Milan, second team. Yeah, I do have an Inter Milan kit. I actually want more, by the way. Yeah. Fuad says, I wouldn't take Rashford to my club. He's finished. I'd rather sign Pedro Neto from Wolves. Oh, I would love to get Pedro Neto. Oh my God. I would love to get him at Man United. I know that Arsenal is interested, but I Wolves don't want to sell him though, so we have to wait and see. But I would love to get Pedro Neto. Great player. Malaya said, and by the way, Rashford might be finished. He might be finished. That might actually be the case. I don't know. Like I said, guys, do of course subscribe to the channel. We got 25 likes. Can we get the 30? Can we get the 30? Let's go. Malaya says Ronaldo wants to leave. His agent, Jorge Mendes, is offering him to Champions League clubs. Napoli might be interested. There is a rumor that they might accept Ronaldo plus 85 million swap for Oshimen. Victor Oshimen at that, the Nigerian. It would be a great sign. Oh, I would love to get Victor Osimhen. We have to talk about that. That's thank you for bringing the conversation back to the transfer show, which is of course what this is. We kind of taken the conversation all over the place, but it's still been a fun stream, regardless. Regardless, but you know, Ronaldo will probably leave. It looks like it. I mean, Roro, I really want you to stay. I do. But if you want to go, you have my blessing. If you want to go, you can go. Well, Victor Osimhen, if you want to come, let's go. Let's go. I would love that. That would be a lot of money though. But Ronaldo, I don't know. I don't know if that would happen though. I think Napoli maybe would have said like nah, that ain't happening. So I don't know. I don't know. Will G says Man United should buy prime players like they did with Casemiro and Varane. We should. We should do that, Will G. We should. Will G says, Sophia, what's the strongest squad of all time? I think maybe Barca 2011. Oh, you know what? I want to say I agree with that. Barca 2011, because I remember, Man United in the final. I was at a friend's house. We were watching the game. She's not really football interested, but I was like, let's watch the game together. We watched it. Um, we got smoked. I think we lost 3-1. It was the Champions League 2011. Sir Alex Ferguson, of course, love you, man, love him. I have his book here, actually, somewhere. But yeah, we did lose. We did lose that game, and that Barca team was just whew. That was a good team. Malaya says Husam Awad Leon is similar to Frankie de Jong. Really? Why aren't we? Have we? But Malaya, have we really been linked to him? Because this is the first time I feel like I've heard about this kid, this guy. I don't want to disrespect if he's old or younger and whatnot, but and if he's similar to Frankie de Jong, then we should be looking at him. Malaya, top scouting. I think we got it, our very first Sophia's Football Talk scout right here. Thumbs up, fam. Thumbs up. Schlotz says Bayern is crap. I disagree. What? Are we now suddenly having a Bayern slander? God, we need to talk. Then we have to have a Champions League type show. Then, if we're going to be having a Bayern slander, like Bayern, Barcelona, oh, we're definitely doing a Bayern, Barcelona watch along. Fam, ooh, but I disagree. Bayern is not crap, fam. Come on now. Come on now. Schlotz, you would talk a lot of, truths and a lot of, you know, facts. Not many facts, it's opinions, but a lot of sense. But this one, I disagree with. Will G says, I think the strongest UCL final of all time in Barca versus Man United in 2009. That match was like the two biggest titans going for the final battle. I missed those days because I was like, yes, you lost the game, but I still was like, you know, I missed those days where you were just like, okay, oh, we meet in Barca. uh, okay, and like wonderful team. But I was never. I'm telling you, I had chest back in the day. Teenage Sophie, this is grown Sophie. I ain't got. I I can't flex no more. I used to back in the day. Teenage Sophie used to have so much confidence when it came to Man United. But old Sophie, 27-year-old Sophie, does not. But Sophie back in 09, 11, 15, 14-year-old Sophie back in 2009? Nobody could speak to her then. Nobody. Ring Laura 2 says keep Rashford for left wing, strong with Rashford, Antony, once Ronaldo goes, and Sancho front three. I think we do still need options. So Rashford for another year, but like it was said earlier, if somebody, I ain't saying who, comes in and be like, here's money for Rashford, I will take the money and run. I would. Fuad says, come on, people, like the video, support our sister Fuad. From one Man United supporter to a Man City supporter. Respective fam. Thank you. Yes, do like the video. Do subscribe, of course. I mean, we've been here for a long time. Probably at some point we will end the stream very soon because your girl needs to have a snack before bedtime. Not that, I mean, it always takes me a long time to sleep regardless, but how many likes do we have so far? We had 27 likes. Yes. Can we get to 30 likes? That's the goal. 30 likes. Three more people of you. I don't think all of you have liked yet. So three more people. If three of you have not liked, like the video. So you will be pushed out there for more people to see. And do subscribe if you haven't already because fam, we have so many videos, so many streams coming this upcoming week. Tomorrow, Premier League recap. Tuesday morning, a morning video, early video, for me at least, will be an FBL video. Yes, Wednesday video will be a Leicester Man United week match preview. Thursday, Leicester Man United watch along. And not only that, a Leicester Man United match reaction. Friday, I don't even know actually. No. Friday would actually be a reaction to the transfer window being closed. What signings have the clubs made? That will be Friday. Saturday will be a match preview for the Arsenal game. Sunday will be a watch along for the Man United versus Arsenal. And right after that, it's gonna be a live match reaction for the Arsenal game as well. Oh my god, we have so many videos planned. We have so many videos planned. God, okay, wow. It's gonna be fun. So if you want to be a part of it, do subscribe and do give this video a big thumbs up. And do follow, okay, Fantasy Premier League, link code, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all the socials in the description box. Okay, I need to read y'all comments, and then we probably have to end the stream because seriously, my tummy is saying, "Soph, you gotta go." But thank you for the love, though, Fuad. Seriously, though, guys, do like the video. Like, oh, we got 30. Okay, that was quick. Can we get to 35? Can we? I might be reaching, but you know, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to shoot my shot. Will G says, wasn't Noir one season wonder in that 2020 season? Ooh, that's the question here from Malaya, I believe. Do answer. Malaya says Oshiman is United fan. I did hear that he's basically like Man United used to be his boyhood club. So I would love to get him. I think he's amazing. The price is high because Napoli bought him really high. Yeah, that does make sense. That does. Ring Lower 2 says Barca, Spain 2008. Ooh. You remember when Spain like won the Euros back in 2008? The Euros, no, the World Cup in 2010 and the Euros in 2012. Like they had a couple of years there where they were and also winning like the Champions League and whatnot. Spain had the football world in like a chokehold. Damn. Will G says Ronaldo did everything last year despite being 37 while he was playing with clowns like Maguire. If I was him, I would do everything to leave. I mean, I get it. I do. I do. Fuad says Victor Osimhen is perfect replacement for Riyad Mahrez in the next 3 years. If we don't get him, probably Bukayo Saka from Arsenal. I did hear that last season or at the end of last season. God, my neck is kind of ruining here that Man City was interested in Bukayo Saka, but I think I haven't Bukayo Saka signed a new deal for Arsenal. Maybe he hasn't yet, but he might. I don't know. Kind of needs to see how it goes with Arsenal. I think. Nosa, hello, says here we go. Let's go. Too expensive though. Well, basically, like here we go. Let's go, and then too expensive though. I agree, Nosa. We can say here we go, but too expensive, and I agree. But the price does not basically in turn mean that he's worth that price. He's not worth that, but we all know that Anthony's not worth 100 M's, 100 million euros, or about 87 million pounds. So what the fee is plus add-ons, may I add? He's not worth that by any means, brother. He's not worth that. He's not. But Ajax didn't want to sell him. So what are they gonna do? Siri, I'm not trying to talk to you. Sorry, Siri. No. So what did they try to do? They're trying to price him high so that if y'all want him, y'all say you want him, prove it. This is the price. Deal or no deal. My trap. Ringlora 2 says, I'd say Barca over Spain since they had Messi and Ronaldinho. Eto'o as well and Henry. Oh my god. Samuel Eto'o, one of my favorite players. Terry Henry. Mm, yes, yes, yes. And Ronaldinho, of course. I mean, my brother is a Barcelona fan, and he fell in love with Barcelona, or basically he fell in love with football mainly because of Ronaldinho. He was watching football and whatnot back then. He's a year younger than me, by the way. But just Ronaldinho, when he used to watch him, you know, early mid 2000, it was just like, wow, this is just magic. And I get it. Ronaldinho was a magician. That guy could play football. Wow. Will G says, also remember when Prime Man United got demolished by 2007 AC Milan? That Kaka goal was a beauty. Yeah, yeah. Schlots says, I'm from Germany and I hate Bayern. What is this? Will G says he's French and he hates, or person hates, um, what should I say, PSG. And then Schlotz says, I'm from Germany and I hate Bayern. That's hilarious. I mean, I'm from Norway. I don't really like any Norwegian clubs, to be honest. I just don't follow Norwegian football clubs in general. I just like the Norwegian national team, you know, with like Martin Ødegaard, Erling Braut Haaland and whatnot, Mohamed Elionossi, Joshua King, and the rest, of course. Yes, that's what I like when it comes to Norway, but not the football club. So I get it, I get it. Wilkie says Barca and Milan, the only teams to beat Prime Man United without luck. Whoa. Ooh. Schloss says that makes sense again. And then Will G says, Schloss, who are you referring to? And then Will G says, PSG destroy football. That's why I hate them, even though I'm French. Well, yeah, Barca and Madrid spent a lot back in the day, but they won trophies and were titans, unlike Man City and PSG. That you really have, Will G, I think you really have an agenda towards Man City. We have to address that, fam. It needs to be addressed. I mean, we already kind of talked about it, but it needs to be like unlocked. We need to get deeper into that tomorrow. We do. Malaya says our scouting department is really weak. Musa Dembele, striker, Leon, has 1 year left on his contract, and Dika, center back, Frankfurt, also has 1 year left. Why won't we target these players? Man United, can y'all hire Malaya? Can you? Because Malaya seems to have some knowledge here, some sense. If you guys want to succeed in the transfer market, you need people like Malaya that knows football, that knows how to look around. You know, Malaya, you go, fam. Mulchi says a lot of Man City fans say the Burnley is better than Kaka. The fact that you're still calling him the Burnley, his name is De Bruyne. You are violating. He has a De Bruyne agenda, and I actually think it's hilarious. I'm not trying to engage in that, but it's hilarious. Tubashaj family says Arsenal. Bye bye Man United. This is actually my dad's account. He's an Arsenal fan. If you gathered. Will G says Fuad Farah, Mahrez replacement. The dude isn't even in the main 11. He's a bench warmer for Sane, then Bernardo. Dang. Will G also says Man United should go for Salah. He will be their savior. Salah ain't come. Salah is Liverpool legend. You think he's gonna go to Man United, fam? No. Strauss says Ronaldinho is the GOAT for me. Oh, GOAT. GOAT tendencies for sure. Leonardo says, yeah, and we barely scraped past 2008 bars in the Champions League year. We won double. Skolsy with the screamer to save us. I just miss players. It just reminds me like, God, we used to have such good players. Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney, prime Wayne Rooney. Oh my God, Patrice Evra, Gary Neville. My God, Ronaldo, prime Ronaldo. Or he wasn't even in his prime at Man United back in the day, but he was still good. Won his first Ballon d'Or at Man United. God, I just Jisoo Park. Oh, Berbatov. God, what am I doing? What am I doing to myself? Oh, Miller 2 says most people do hate teams that earn success through oil money, though, Sophia. That is true. I'm telling you, I've been hating. I just accepted that. Like, I hate Man City. I do. But I just feel like it kind of gets old with being like, oh, Man City is this, they're weak and whatnot. You know, they're good. Like, they suck, but they're good. Like we hate them, yes. Screw you, we hate you, but y'all are good at the same time. Will G says, "Do you think Man and I should have gone for Mane instead of Bayern? I mean, we should have gone for Mane before Liverpool got him for sure. Mane would not definitely. I can't see Mane would have gone to Man United. I just don't see it because of Liverpool. I don't know. Maybe I would love to get Mane, but I just don't see why we would have come to Man United. I don't see it. Will Jesus Scholes get played like a fool against young Messi in that match? Sorry, but he sent Barca out moments later with that missile shot. So does it matter that Messi did this and Messi did that? Did we get through though? We did. That's the most important thing, guys. It's been fun. We've been here for almost 1.5 hours, and my stomach is saying, so it's time to go. So I will be logging off. I'm gonna be saying bye to y'all. We're gonna be doing it's been a lovely stream. If you're just tuning in, do give this video, of course, a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. We've been talking a lot about signings in general, especially, of course, the biggest news here being that Man United has signed Antony from Ajax. Yes, for 100 million, not pounds, but euros. Still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. Am I happy about that money? No. Is he worth that money? No. Will he be a flop? We don't know. But do I believe in him? Do I have faith in him? Yes. Is he maybe the answer on the right hand side? We don't know. He could be. But am I excited? Yes. Are we still Glazers out in this channel, on this channel? Yes, we are. We are. Still Glazers out. Don't get it twisted. They can give us all the shiny new toys that we want. Everything. But we are still Glazers out. Guys, it's been good. It's been good. Let me read the comments. Last time, Schlot says Mane was more important for Liverpool than Salah. That's why they will struggle this season. Interesting. Interesting. We need to have more of that conversation when it comes to important for Liverpool than Salah. Wait. I do agree with that. Let me read this one more time. Mane was more important for Liverpool than Salah. Yes, yes. That's why they will struggle this season. I agree with you. I had to read it one more time, Schlots, but I agree. 100% agree. People don't talk enough about Sadio Mane's impact at Liverpool. You know, after he won the AFCON, the guy was on cloud nine. He was amazing. And Salah kind of, losing the final definitely was not really at it the last few months of last season. So, yeah, and the fact that Liverpool, we have to talk about it in tomorrow's video, by the way, in the Premier League recap for it's basically will be episode 4 or 5 for match week 4. We have to talk about it. Liverpool winning 9-0 and Salah not even scoring or assisting. We have to talk about that. Schlot says good night. Ring Laura says good night. Will G says good night. And Will G says tomorrow I will bury the Burnley and his fans. You, Will G, you have to come back. You are hilarious. All of you guys, I wish you a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, where you guys are. You are amazing. You guys are so dope. Will G says Salah is much better. He is the key player for Liverpool. Rice, remember 2018 Salah? He was the same level of Messi, Ronaldo, and they were at their best. He was great. Salah, don't get it twisted. Salah is one of the best players in the world, but you know, he's kind of been sleeping a little bit here and there. When it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. Shaw says Salah is great, but too selfish. I do see that point as well. But guys, we gotta go. I'm reminding you, we will be coming back tomorrow for another live. It's not gonna be this late. It's definitely gonna be earlier. Probably, I mean, the video will be already planned, so just click on that notification button and you'll actually see when the video will be live in your time zone. But it's gonna be a Premier League recap. We're gonna be doing like we did last week and this week, whatnot. We focus on the big six teams. So we focus on Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal. We talk about all of their teams. Yep, I see that my internet is doing a madness. We talk about all of those um, games that they had, and then we can continue the Bruyne conversation. So yeah, join tomorrow. It's gonna be fun, and we also have FBL recap coming probably Tuesday morning. So code here if you want to join my league, TikTok, Instagram, and a lot of watch alongs coming. So and match previews, of course. So guys, like Will G says, goodbye, and I'm also saying goodbye. You guys are dope. Thank you guys for supporting your girl. We are growing. Road to 1,000 subscribers is on. Much love to you. You guys rock.